Okay, let me get this started and make sure that it actually shows up. Uh, oh boy. Okay, let me just see. There we go. Okay, so okay, I think that's working. I think that's working. But yeah, welcome. So I'm back now. Took the time to get some dinner, so that's why the break took a little bit longer. But anyway, so what's basically for those just joining in, or for those who weren't here when I've said this a couple times before, I've played Silent Hill 1, the original Silent Hill 1, some years ago, and I thought it was overall a pretty good game. And so ever since that, I was like, well, ever since that, I was like, well, I gotta play Silent Hill 2 at some point. It is, it's like, it's the horror game. Oh wait, let me adjust this one out just a bit more. Silent Hill 2 is like that's the horror game that everyone's trying, or like many other horror games are really influenced by. I think that's about as best as I can get it. And I also, so this is a this is me playing through it for the first time. I've played like the first couple of minutes just to make sure that this completely legal copy of the game uh is working. But I haven't done much beyond that. So let me just make sure that it's that the options work. Also, I feel like I have decided recently. I feel confident in saying that I am definitely now a horror game fan. R- I'm definitely a horror game fan. Oh, I didn't know there was a main scenario and a sub scenario in this. Okay, let me just try main scenario. We're just gonna go with easy. We're just gonna not easy, normal. We're just gonna go with normal. Since this is like one of the most like influential games of all time, I felt that I should play this at some point. Oh, hello. So, yeah. Suffice to say, no spoilers. I do know I do know the major twist in this game. I do already know the major twist in this game. However, I don't know much of the story building up to that. The Sima says apparently my dog likes watching Silent Hill. Your dog's a fan of ambiance. Your dog's a fan of ambiance.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
But yeah, I no spoilers because I do know the big like plot twist in this game because it's impossible to have spent time. It's like impossible to have spent time on the internet and like watch videos on the internet back in the early 2010s and not find out the main plot twist of this game. However, ooh, that's some those are some tanky tank controls. Oh boy. However, I don't know much of the game's story building up to that. I know I need to go out here. I'm just kind of getting a feel for things. Yep, those some tanky tank controls. So yeah, this is the original. This is the PS2 original, not the remake.
In my restless dreams, I see that town,
I feel like there's really like if you
Silent Hill.
I feel like considering just how influential this game
How
has
does that
been
take me there
and
again
how this is
someday?
considered one of the greatest video games of all time, it would feel really weird to play the remake before playing the original. If I do decide to play the
I'm
remake at some
lonely
point,
now.
I'm not sure if
Found a
I'll
special
I'm
place
not sure if I'll play the remake. As far as Silent Hill games
waiting
go,
for you.
I do really want to play like I also want to really play Silent Hill 3 because that's also a game that I've heard like Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3. I've heard of like the great.
The name on the envelope said
Those three games are like I've heard of like the holy trinity of
my wife's name.
the holy trinity of Silent Hill games. So
It's ridiculous.
I wanted to play those through those three.
Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease
The Suma says my
years ago.
the Suma says my only experience with Silent Hill is with Kara reviewing the comics.
So then, why am I looking for her?
Let me know if the sound is a little low or hard, difficult to hear.
What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
Well, let's go find out then, mister. Ooh, geez. I can already see why this game is a lot of people's is so beloved by many a person. This game immediately exudes. It's got it immediately has a specific kind of vibe to it. See if I can check this car. I'm thinking this is his car. I got a map of Silent Hill. So yeah, the reason I chose to play this now is, well, one, because like that new Silent Hill F is coming out, which might finally be like might finally be give the series a good game. Although I heard the remake of Silent Hill 2 is decent. Like I've heard that the remake of Silent Hill 2 is good, depending on the people I've asked. However, that's still always going to be like discolor. That game's still always going to be like have the thing. No matter how good the remake of Silent Hill 2 is, it's still going to have the thing of like it's a remake of one of the most beloved one of the most highly praised games of all time, and you can't easily get the original. Like it's not exactly a case with like Resident Evil 4 remake where like that's where like okay, you're also remaking one of the most highly praised games of all time, but you also have the original right here. So you could easily get both the original and remake and see like what people and see like kind of decide for yourself which one you like, and then also like get the original and then try the remake to see like what you like more in the remake or what you like more in the original. I was kind of walking around for a little bit. Unlike that, it's the case where like the really like the Silent Hill games that people love the most are you can't buy them on modern systems, so it's the remakes kind of got the remake of Silent Hill 2 has kind of got this whole like energy of like this is it almost feels like this is then like replacing Silent Hill 2, which is that's not gonna feel good. That's not gonna feel good to the fans. Jeez, there is just a vibe to this. Yeah, there's a man. Those Silent Hill creators, that Team Silent, they sure do love Twin Peaks. I have seen like one episode of Twin Peaks, and I can already tell. Dang, they do love them Twin Peaks. I hope I'm going the right way. So yeah, besides I do hope that new Silent Hill game is good. It does look interesting. Oh my gosh, the fog is so thick. I do hope it's good so that finally that the Silent Hill fans can get something good. Yeah, I'm monsters, monsties, or or a very unhappy dog. Yeah, I did really like playing through Silent Hill 1, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm a fan of the series yet. So this might make me a fan. Kind of like with Metal Gear Solid 2, where like Metal Gear Solid 1 I had a lot of fun with, but I wasn't sure if I was a fan of the series until after playing Metal Gear Solid 2. What's in here? Um, there's something in the well. What's that? Looking at this makes me feel like looking at this makes me feel like someone's groping around inside my skull. On the one hand, that's a weird way to look at like something being in a like a letter falling like a piece of paper in a well. On the other hand, oh gosh, he knows. It gives me a weird feeling, like someone's control puppeting my actions. But- Oh, okay. Yeah, it's you're still right. Yeah, I'm like 5 minutes into playing this, and I can already see how this influenced so many indie horror devs, or like because of just how like unsettling from the beginning it is. Like from the very beginning, how unsettling it is. Okay, let's see. Is that a graveyard or a cemetery? Oh, there's someone there. You you doing okay there? What am I talking about? You're in a Silent Hill
Excuse
game.
me.
You're not doing okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just.
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Welcome to Silent Hill.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away.
Good
This,
day.
uh, this town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe. And it's not just the fog either.
Okay,
It's...
I got it. I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just, I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to
Okay.
town either way.
But why?
I'm looking for someone.
Who is it?
Someone very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her.
Kind of
Thought
similar
my
to
father and brother would be
Silent
here.
Hill 1, where like the
Can't
not
find them
great
anywhere.
gameplay kind of added into the atmosphere.
I'm sorry.
In this like
It's not your
No,
problem.
this is something I've heard like something I've heard people say
Yeah,
20 times
me
like
too.
dozens of times, but this is something I've heard people say dozens of times, but yeah, the kind of awkward voice acting and voice direction. It, yeah, just like how the gameplay wasn't great in Silent Hill 1, they like these kind of add to the atmosphere in this game, which makes me wonder. I wonder if that's the same case with Silent Hill 3, where there's like problems with the or like the gameplay in that game or the voice acting or voice direction isn't that great, or like it's very flawed, but that actually just kind of adds to how the game is. And if that is the case, I wonder then, is it possible to make a Silent Hill game with this sort of atmosphere these games have, but also have like really good gameplay, really good voice direction. Like basically, I'm wondering like just actually having like making good gameplay or like making really well to voice acted directed scenes is actually would that take away from what these games atmosphere is? Okay, so I guess I can't. Okay, can't go in there. Um, well, hmm, is that just a? Okay, that's a lake there. Also, it's kind of. Oh wait, can I pick up? No. Also, it's kind of interesting. I said earlier that yeah, I'm definitely a fan of horror games now. I just kind of it's just one of those things I realized that like how I well, it kind of happened just because of what I do. Like I mentioned, like y'all know, I always like to play like lesser known good video games and like really give a shout out to like games that don't really get as much attention as I feel they should. And that just ended up kind of including horror games. Like it's also thanks to like how much I've enjoyed the Resident Evil games I've gotten to play. But it's also part of just like how much I've gotten to enjoy the Resident Evil games I played. But just as like someone who I don't think there's anything there. But just as like someone who has an interest in games that don't get much attention, a lot of especially recently, a lot of like great lesser known games or games that deserve more attention just end up being horror or having like spooky undertones to them. Oh, wait, what's this? But no, but the reason I'm bringing that up is just because yeah, I think I'm definitely a fan of horror games now after playing so many horror games. However, I've never seen a horror movie and really don't have any interest. Okay, well, I've seen like the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies, and that's kind of it. That's it as far as horror movies I've seen. And I I don't really have any interest in seeing any others or seeing any others or like any other horror movies. Hmm. Hmm. Can't get in there. Silent Hill Ranch. Jeez. I assume I'm going the right way. I keep stopping just because this fog's really good at obscuring everything. Oh, wait. Hmm. Okay, anything almost sounded like something was fault. Wait. I can't change the camera. It's okay, James. Just take a second to rest there. He's not used to this much strenuous exercise. At least I guess not. Hmm. Let me. Hmm. Oh wait. Ah, there's some barrels. That's something. That's a sign. That's a good sign of civilization. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Dang, the fog is just everywhere around here. Deep out. Danger. Keep out. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hopefully. Hmm. Right. Oh. Okay. Just looking. Ah. Yep. Okay. What? Hold on. Just a second. Okay. Clearly, that's just like a graphical glitch that the gate that the this poster's freaking out. But that really does look like a face in the middle of that poster. Like that almost looks like a screenshot of the jet, like The scene of Jack Nicholson breaking through a door in The Shining. That's like one of those scenes you always see. That almost looks like they took that and put it into the game. Are all these posters like? Okay, I think maybe like all the white posters are that. Is like that face breaking through is that face breaking through them. That is, huh? I've never heard anyone mention that about this game. I mean, I haven't really seen any playthroughs of this game yet. See, like yeah, I haven't really seen any playthroughs of this game yet, besides like certain scenes. Hmm. Dang, Silent Hill got a lot bigger in between the PS1, PS2 eras. Like, okay, no, no. Hmm. Ah, road construction. Danger. Construction area, keep out. Okay. Well, it can't go in there. Jeez, it just keeps going. Um, the Roadrunner. Can't really read much else there. Let's just keep going. Hmm. No, just. Hmm. I can see kind of like vague. It does feel like I'm in the middle of a city because like I can see like signs of buildings and like bridges, but it's just can't really see any part of it. I can barely see anything. Wait, well I can say here I got a first aid kit. Good. Glad you did because I'm gonna probably need that. Um, flowers celebrating 70 years. No, okay, nothing there. Hmm. Huh. Anything in? Nope, nothing in there. Hmm. All right. Guess let me just keep following the road. We're definitely in the town, I think. Okay, construction area can't go there. That's right, I have a map. Let me just check my map. Photo of Mary. A photo of when she was still healthy. Restores energy. Okay, letter from Mary. That's definitely Mary's name in her own handwriting on the front of the envelope. Yeah, let me check the map where I'm at. Okay, so flower shop around here. Pleasant River. Hmm. Dang. Dang, these are some nice looking restaurants. Cafe Texan, Cafe Mist, Gonzalez Mexican Restaurant, Neely's Bar, Happy Burger. There's a lot of there's some fine eateries around here. Okay, so we're actually like here. So that won't. Let's go back around here. Yeah, I should have been paying more attention. I should have looked at that map earlier so I could see where we're at. I just figured I would be led into town. Okay, let me check here. Right, okay. Oh, okay, let's keep going. So, this is. Okay, parking. Nope, can't go in there. Oh, stop. James, what are you doing? It said to stop. Uh-oh. I would try to read these, but this cutscene. I would try to read these, but the cutscene really won't stop. So, okay. Where are we at? Lindsay Street. Ooh, we're next to Gonzales. Okay, we're near Gonzales Mexican restaurant. Let's see if we can stop and let's see if we can go there. See, Gonzales Mexican restaurant. Open 7 days. That shadow just now bothers me. What was that? Well, come on, come on. Let's go. We can find that out later. Come on, let's go get some. Let's go get some enchiladas. Or I guess not. Fine, we'll go see what the shadow is. If you're so if you're so convinced that you want to find out what caused those bloody marks on the ground, then we will. Hmm. All right, we're about. Okay, we're near Cafe Texan. Hmm. More blood marks. That's not a good noise. Hmm. Right. Oh, I don't like the look of that, but I guess I'm gonna have to find out what it is. You know, let's just be take this one slowly. Can I open this? Okay, it looks like there's something there I can grab, but hmm. Oh, okay, these red things are where I save. Okay. Yeah, I can see Sit and I can see James' face staring back at me. Oh, okay, that's another health drink. Anything in here? No. How about here? No. Lusuma says, sorry for not saying much. My brother wanted me to watch a GDQ video, a speedrun of a game where you flip X into things. That's fine. Hope it was a good video. And yeah. Also hope your dog is doing well. Another health drink. Besides, not really much has happened in the game so far. It's been like introducing us to the atmosphere. It's been introducing us to this game's atmosphere. Wait, can I? There we go. Hmm. Lusuma says she ran away as soon as food was made. Oh wait. Okay, where are we at now? Yeah, let me check on the map where we're at. We're at Vash's Road. Okay, I feel like I must have ran past where I was supposed to go. Hmm. Well, the blood marks do go here. So maybe this is where I'm supposed to. Okay, let me go back down this way, because yeah, the blood marks do go down here. And James is really interested in seeing James is really interested in seeing what's caused all that bleeding. He's none too happy about someone spreading their blood all over this road. Oh boy. Caution, watch speed. All right. Well, you heard him, James. We need to watch our speed in here. Hmm. Oh wait, so where are we at now? Okay. We're working our way towards Nathan Avenue. Okay, we're working our way towards Nathan Avenue, so that's not a good noise. Yeah, that's a very worrisome noise. Sure. Okay, James. Oh, hey there. Just a little, huh? James, wait, okay, hold on, James. I thought he was gonna step out of there and run, but all right, no, he's just. I thought he was gonna like. I thought he was just like he was singing and was gonna like slowly back away, but no, he was like, oh, oh I'm gonna kill it.
Is it dead? What the hell is it? It's not human.
You know, this is a good introduction to James Sunderland. First reaction upon seeing something he doesn't understand: beat it to death with a plank of wood. Now, to be fair, it is rather spooky and gross. However, yeah, to be fair, it is rather spooky and gross. However, it was just kind of standing there.
Oh, yeah. This thing broken? What the? I better take it anyway. I might need it.
Well, so we have a wooden plank. Not very powerful, but easy to use. Wait, what? No, I didn't want to. Hold on. Yeah, I guess we better keep that in case James sees more things he decides that he wants to. In case James sees more things that he wants to hurt or that he wants to destroy. Hmm. Let me check then. I don't. You know what? Let me not adjust that volume too high. That's probably gonna let me know how close to any monsters I am. Okay, and hmm, let's try. Oh, wait, I can just. Okay, so where are we at now? Okay, we can go back in here and save. That'd probably be a good idea. Yeah, probably be a good idea to save now that I have Now that I have a weapon James can use in his bloodlust against things he doesn't understand. Or things he is unfamiliar with, to more aptly put it. Hmm. Oh, wait, no, I need to go here, this way. Okay. Damn it. Sorry. Just say it. You know, this actually does give me, and one of my many random random ideas that comes from me coming up with an entire video game concept out of a pun. The whole like me realizing this game has tank controls makes me wonder, what if you had a horror game where with tank controls where you were inside a tank? Like the player character was in a tank and you spent the game in the tank, but it was still a horror game. And you control the tank with tank controls. I like those noises. You know, let's just avoid these things. Okay, now you can hate these things, James. Like the first one was just you. The first one you just being aggressive at him was just me being aggressive out of nowhere. Oh no, yeah, the first one was you being like being needlessly aggressive. But yeah, now you can want to destroy these things. Hello? No, okay, not going in there. No, not going in there. Or maybe it's the first ones, or maybe they all have like a hive mind, and they're not going after James because he killed the first one. Okay. Okay, let's see where we're at now. Can't go there. I'm glad that the map marks things like this, like telling me I can't go that way, after I visit them. But okay. So there should be a road like around here. Well, there's Cafe Texan. No, can't go in there. Oh, jeez. Kind of interesting that kind of like how he'll actually turn his face or turn his head to look at. Yeah, he'll turn his head to look at any monsters that he sees. Oh wait, right. Where are we at now? We're at South Silent Hill Fire Station, St. Silas Church. Okay, we're nearly here. Let me check to where. Okay, I'm guessing I need to go to Rosewater Park because that's underlined. So let's go back this way. I don't think I can turn the camera around, can I? Oh, you can actually like. Okay. Oh, you can actually sidestep slash do a fun little dance. Maybe I can dance to convince the monsters that I mean no harm. Well, that probably won't work. This is Silent Hill. Everything's harmful in Silent Hill. Gotta say, I'm very curious about what exactly in this town interested Mary that made her like visiting here so much. Because I know they said the lake. They said the lake. I'm sure it's a very nice lake. But like even discounting all the monsters here, even without all the monsters here, it's like all the fog must make it a nightmare trying to go through here. That's not a good noise. Oh, that's horrifying. Let's just avoid those things. Ah, dang it. Ah, beans. So, can't go that way. We might have to go around that way. Well then, let's head back around. Let's just leave them to their business, okay? Let's not bother them. They're having a hard time. Okay, where am I at? They're having a hard time. Let's just leave them. Let's just leave them be. Okay. I keep having to recheck the map because I can't see anything thanks to the fog. I have to keep having to recheck the map just to see like what's around me. Now it has been like some years since well, I think actually the fog might be even more restrictive in this game than it was in Silent Hill 1. Yeah, the fog might be even more restrictive in this game than it was in Silent Hill 1 because I cannot see more than like a foot unfairly. Pardon me. Excuse me. The door that wakes in darkness, opening to nightmares. It's locked. Of course it is. Well then. So, we got another path we can take? No. Wait, okay, maybe we could go down this way. Nope, can't go that way. Oh, are the bugs evil? I just thought James was stepping on them, but I guess they might be evil. Let me check his... Oh, okay, so yeah, I think the bugs are doing a little damage to him, because, like, that's his status. I'm guessing that's the equivalent of his health. Hmm. Oh boy. Okay, let's try going down this way. That's not great. Okay, okay, I am making progress this way. Let's try seeing if we can actually go, like, onto Saul Street. Pardon me. Don't mind me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's try going on Saul Street. Hmm. Alternatively, I could need to find a key for, alternatively, I could need to find a key for that door we found, but, yeah. But we'll try this first. I'll try this first. Okay, no. Hmm. I wonder if I stayed to the side of the road. Oh, okay. Can we go through here? It's locked. Asuma says, I'm starting up wide. Does the OG character's info matter for the game? Uh, I I don't. I think really it's just gonna like you choosing between the male and female protagonist in Super Alt Wars Y. We really just decide like they're two separate characters. Like they are separate characters with their own personalities. So basically, and they kind of give you a little bit of information about them at the before you start. Okay, so that didn't work either. So yeah, we're gonna need a gate for that door. Pardon, pardon. Okay, let's just try. We need to find. Yeah, I need to find some sort of key to that door. There probably was like a hint on it about it. Yeah, I think there was a hint about it. Okay, keep going north on Neely Street. Let's head back to that door. Did have a hint about like where to do. Hmm. Again, like besides the pardon me. Ow. Again, like besides that lake, which I'm sure is a very nice lake, I just can't imagine why Mary would like visiting Silent Hill so much. I mean, besides like even with all the monsters around, it's like impossible to see anything through the fog. And then, gosh, there's just All the dead bodies and blood that are that are lying around. Oh, that's right, it's these guys. Okay. Dang, them some... Okay, let me check my... The Suma says, like in the demo, I chose Forte to do Red Row Up, also changed your birthday to Halloween. Okay, so... Because those monsters can do that, I actually have to get closer to them to attack them than they have to do. The door that wakes in darkness, opening into nothing. Opening into nightmares. That does sound like a good hint about where I should go. Well, not a good hint, but it sounds like a hint. The door that opens the night into darkness. And then something about nightmares, so... Maybe try... Oh, Jesus, one of those things. Maybe try around here? Hooray! Okay, can't go anywhere there. Those aren't good noises. Okay, Let me zoom out a little bit. Rosewater Park's where I gotta get to. Do I need to go all the way back to... Do I need to go all the way back to, Oh, okay, there's actual multiple parts to here. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of parts. Oh, gosh. Okay, this map is a lot bigger than I thought. Okay, so that's the full map of the area. Okay, so this is the full map of the area. Lakeside Music Park, Lakeview Hotel. Rosewater Park's where I need to go. That's like the west, that's like to the west, the western side of where I'm going, it looks like. Apartment. Yeah, okay, so that's the western side of where I'm trying to go. And in that case, I guess let me try going. Part of me thinks I might need to go back. Well, and part of me is thinking that I might need to go back all the way to the Nathan Avenue, but that also feels like it'd be a long journey all the way around. Jeez, I don't like those noises. Oh, wait. The road's blocked. Oh, wait. The road is blocked. I can't go any further this way. I can't make it to the park this way. I'll have to find another way. Okay. No. No. Yeah, let me keep taking a look around. The Sim says, I can't remember which game had which monsters. Well, I'll tell you this right now. Well, I can tell you one thing. Silent Hill 2 had the bubblehead nurses and the pyramid head. And then like every game, and then like after Silent Hill 4, every game afterwards had Pyramid Head because Pyramid Head got really popular. So Pyramid Head got really popular as a monster. So after Team Silent stopped working on Silent Hill, a lot of the developers of the other Silent Hill games were like, well, we gotta include Pyramid Head. Okay, let me go. I might have actually been on to something when I went up to Martin Street. So let me go use cat go onto Cat Street and then go to Martin Street. Oh geez. Oh dearie dear. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me try going on to Martin Street. Jeez, I don't like those noises. Ooh, a health drink. It almost looks like a tiny. It almost looks like a tiny Heinz ketchup bottle. Maybe. I let me take a look at the menu. Well, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't here in the menu, but like the icon on the map looks or like on in the overworld looks like a tiny Heinz ketchup bottle. Wait, no. So I'm on Martin Street. Maybe there's. Let me keep to this side right now. See if I can actually go in here. Oh, geez. Okay, actually got me. Oh, I got the apartment gate key. Hmm. The apartment gate key. Okay, let me see what this says. Road looking apartment key examine. Wood boat apartment. Okay, well that means I gotta go there. The Suma says, honestly, the only ones I remember are Pyramid Head and Nurse. To the set reviews I watched, though Linkara did catch a Pyramid Head in the Pokeball. That just makes me think of like, what if someone were to make a Pokemon ROM hack, but instead have like horror monsters as like the Pokemon. Although some people have made like horror Pokemon ROM hacks, where like they made like scary versions of Pokemon that you could catch. Okay, so Woodside apartment. Okay, I gotta go there. So back onto Cat Street, which has had a distinct lack of cats. Uh, Gotta say, not happy about that. So, ooh, Italian restaurant. I think we can't go in there. Hmm. Okay, yeah, let's go. Wait. Let me look at this again. We might have to go. Yeah, I probably have to go here. So, probably have to turn onto Neely Street and then pass by the Lucky Street apartment. Hmm. So go here. Hmm. That's Lucky Street apartment. No, okay, let's just go back onto the street and see if we can. Yeah, let's go see if we can get to the apartments from here. I really hope so. Looks like the lock is broken. I can't open it. Oh, darn. That sucks. I can't even say that this was in self-defense because these monsters probably all have some sort of hive mind or something connected to them, and and well, James did take a piece of paper, did take beat one of the first one he saw, the first one of these he saw to death, or to undeath with a piece of wood. If they're even real, which they might not be. Okay, let's explore around a little bit more before I go into these apartments. See if there's anything I can find. Dang, it's actually like a big area out here. Okay. It's locked. Okay, can't go in there. Alright. Let's try. Let's just try then that door that I saw. Oh, jeez. Garbage. No use for that. Hmm. Okay, yeah. Let's head in. So I'm going to be playing Silent Hill 2 until we reach about 10 p.m. That's a spooky improvement. And then after that, I'll switch over to doing some 3D modeling. So, what's that apartment? First floor. This will actually be great practice for when I start look outside next Tuesday. Got it. Map of the apartment building. Lasuma says, "Oh yeah, at my local another castle used game store. I saw a Shantae skateboard without the wheels. Sick. That's sick. Hmm. That's honestly really cool. It's locked. Okay. Well, we can't go in here. So then, let me just make sure I got this. Okay, yeah. So, prepare to swing with R trigger bat. How about this apartment? That might not be a good thing that I can go in here. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I hear those noises. Well, boy. Don't mind me. I just need to say hello. Hello. I didn't say hello well enough. Okay, hold on one more time. Okay. So I have to hit it until I see like a puddle of blood beneath it. It's a very good thing I have this map, or else I'm going to get lost. Well, I was already getting lost, but yeah, I'd especially get lost. That's creepy. I got a flashlight. Oh, horrifying. Radio, you did do your job. Why didn't you tell me about this? That's your whole thing. Ow. Nope, keep hitting it, James. Keep hitting it. Is he dead? Okay, it's dead. Let's see how our health's doing. Not great. Okay. Asuma says they also started selling Pokemon and One Piece and some Gundam model kits. They also video game doormats movies and TV posters. Wait. They also video game doormats movie and TV show posters use DVDs, old Nintendo Power, and Game Informer and record of game soundtracks. Oh, okay. I think I got most of that. They sell a lot of different stuff. I'm guessing is what you're saying. Yeah, I'm guessing what you're saying is that they sell a lot of different stuff. Okay, where are we at? So there's apartment, all these different apartments. That leads down there. I guess let's check these other apartments around here. Let's not rush too. Jeez. Looks like the lock is broken. I can't open it. Fair enough. All right. Okay, that just leads out here. Never mind. Hmm. Oh, I don't like that. Hello. I like that he can actually move. No, just stay down. Just, just stay down. Wait. Okay. I think it's dead. Slot. Dang it. Oh boy. Hmm. It's locked. Unfortunately, I can't turn the camera around, I don't think. No, I don't think I can turn the camera around. Okay. That's what it looks like. So let me just keep going. Yeah. Might just stay like well no the radio should let me know if there's any monsters around. The lock is broken, can't open it. Hmm. Okay, I think we can go around there, but let's also check the rooms around. Let me also check the rooms around just to see if I can find anything useful. I don't know how long this plank of wood's gonna last. Looks like the lock is broken. I can't open it. What's behind door number 3? That's a new music theme. Huh. That's different sounding music. Television, there's nothing unusual about it. I beg to differ there, Mr. Sunderland. Hmm. Jeez. Well, okay. Yeah, let's get away from that creepy theme. Huh. Okay, so nothing back there. Oh wait, we might need to go between 208 to get to 209. Okay. Yeah. I should have realized that from the heart from the music. Was that open before? I don't remember that being open before. Hmm. Um Oh, okay, it's a puzzle. The clock is stopped at 10:38 and 15 seconds. The faceplate is closed. It is locked. I can't touch the needles of the clock like this. 10:38 and 15 seconds. Okay. What's this? Lasume gifted out a sub to TK Rikudono in End Zone 6. Thank you, Lasume. Which game would you like to receive? How much did it cost to get? How much did it cost to get those subs? And where would you like the money from those subs to go towards XCOM 2 or Valkyria Chronicles? Also, thank you for the subs. Henry Mildred Scott. Okay. That's definitely positions on the clock. Okay, so it was like $17.48. Okay. Valkyria Chronicles? Okay. So that actually puts Valkyria Chronicles in a slight lead. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I just gotta calculate this out. Alright. That's about I'm willing okay, I'd round it up to like $17.50, which added to this, that'll actually bring it up to about that should be about $18. So I think that actually brings it up to 50. Yeah, plus 17, that's 42, 18. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Valkyria Chronicles has a slight lead now. So thanks again for those subs, Lusume. I really appreciate it. That was really help again, that was really help out right now. So Henry Mildred Scott. Okay. 10:38 and 15 seconds. The faceplate is closed. It is locked. I can't touch the news. Okay. Henry Mildred Scott and then 10:38, 15 seconds. I feel like I almost might need to write this down. Hmm. That's definitely correlates to and that definitely correlates those lines are definitely related to like the clock. Lines of the clock. So I need to find the Suma says, "Do you want me to look for a strategy guide?" No, 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 that's fine. I'll try to solve it on my own first. Then if I'll only look it up if I absolutely get if like I have absolutely no idea where to go. But yeah, I'll try to figure it out on my own first. Like it's broken, can't open it. All right. This note, it must be from the person who lived here. 3 needles stand of 3 different heights. The fat, the tall, and the thin. From slow to fast, they move to the right. Scott rests not on 3, but on 15. There's a not the fat, the tall, and the thin. So Scott rests on 3, but not on 3, but on 15. So that must mean, I'm assuming, that in order to change these numbers, okay, well that in these numbers, for these 3, they correlate between Henry's hours. Well, okay, I could have just looked at that. Henry, Mildred Scott, hours, minutes, seconds. The very first letter is the same. So yeah, as far as so I need to change those to those times. However, I need to find a way to change the clock. Hmm. I need to find a way to change the clock. I think I need to find a key. some sort of key that will allow me to unlock that faceplate. Hmm. Hmm. Anything here? No. No. All right. Hmm. Okay. Can't go there. We need to find, or excuse me, I need to find a way to change those numbers. Hmm. Okay, let me check 207, 208. Can't go in either of those doors. Oh boy. What the heck is it now? Hmm. Dang it. The Suma says, are you in the hospital? No, I'm in the apartments. Okay, stop. Let's go down. Just stay down. Okay. Alright. So yeah, I need to find some sort of, like, probably some sort of key for that clock. Hmm. Let me try going around here to these apartments on the other side. Let me try going to these apartments on the other side, and I'll see what I can find. Hmm. The fact that those enemies' bodies don't disappear and are just kind of still laying there has me a little worried that something's gonna happen with them. What the fuck? That looks like a body hanging there. Oh, great. What now? Okay, come on, no. Okay. I got handgun bullets. That's helpful. Oh, come on! You really let me down here, radio. Oh, good. I hit them so hard they went below the floor. And stay there. Okay, nope, nothing in here. Hmm. Let me check my status. I'm gonna have to remember. I'm gonna have to remember to keep an eye to like keep checking my menu for my health because there is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep remember to checking the menu for my health because there's nothing. Because that's the only way to check to see how much health I have left. There's nothing in here besides some hand. It seems like the handgun bullets were all that were in here. There's nothing in here. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. I'm unfortunately afraid that I'm gonna have to. I'm unfortunately afraid that I'm gonna have to go look at that body near the end of the hallway. That one. Okay. Uh, how's it going? No. Okay, so them standing still. So only when the enemies are aware of me. The radio only sounds when the enemies are aware of me. Okay, I see. That. Okay, they did. Hmm. Let me check my health. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to tell what my health is looking like. Looks like the lock is broken. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Oh dear. And that's a bigger than a normal apartment than normal. I do not like the look of that. Well, at least besides everything, James is a decent artist, considering he's making all these fun little sketches on his map. Looks like the lock is broken. I can't open it. Never mind. Okay, can't go that way either. I thought for sure I'd be able to, but seems no. Excuse me. It's a fun, yeah, well, not fun. It is an interesting and also very creepy little detail. Hey, wait a second. What? Oh, okay, the monsters get back up again after enough time. I see. So I'm guessing I can't really fully kill them. Yeah, I can't really fully kill them, I guess. It's a bit of a shame. I'm a bit... Darn. That's why that other monster appeared as well. It didn't appear. They just get back up after enough time. Which means I should probably favor melee weapons over ranged ones. Because if the monsters just get back up, then shooting them with a pistol isn't gonna, like... There's new paper on the ground, but there's nothing interesting written in it. How? Well, at least check. What I was about to say earlier was that it is an interesting, yet also really creepy detail. It's an interesting yet kind of really creepy detail that James will actually, as he walks through the enemy's blood, he'll actually like trail like his foot. It'll be on his footsteps. There's nothing to do here. It's like it'll actually trail in his footsteps. Yeah, there's nothing here besides the handgun bullets I found. So, hey, wait a second. Darn you. Okay, it's funny right now. I'm listening to Gun and Wing music due to Wu Fei being on the field, and you're fighting Eldritch monsters while you hear old school Japanese pop playing. That's now if that don't just sum up my streams in a nutshell. Now, listen, you knew I was gonna keep doing this. You knew I was gonna keep doing this. You didn't have to get up. Yeah, you did not have to get up. Uh-huh. Okay, no, that don't work. Yeah, you did not have to get up. You could have just stayed down, okay, there? Oh. No? Huh. Still not sure where... Okay. I'm guessing it's gotta be in one of these... Oh, there's a stairway down here. Let me check the stairway. I can't get the door open. Never mind. Hmm. So, never mind. Can't get there, can't get there. There's something in 202, but I think I found everything there. Do I just need to check the puzzle in 208? Pardon me. Yeah, James, I know you're getting tired here, but this was your idea, remember? Hmm. Okay. Let me go back in here. I guess just try checking the clock again. That's all I can figure. Oh, wait. There's like something written on the side of it. That definitely wasn't there before, I'm certain of it. There's writing on the clock. The scars from the past shall remove the nail that stops time. Will you push the clock? Yes. Wait, what? No matter how hard I push, it doesn't move. It's like it's stuck to the ground. If we hit it. Maybe if we push it from the other way? Yeah, maybe if we push it from the other way. There's scratches on the floor walls. Look like something was heavy was dragged here. Hmm. Okay, I might have just maybe I just missed it, but I was certain I didn't see that writing on there the first time. Hmm. Clock has stopped at 10:38 and 15 seconds. The faceplate is closed. It is locked. I can't touch the needles of the clock like this. Hmm. Okay, well. Hmm. No? Let me check around here a little bit more. There's got to be something in here that gives me a hint. Like, let me check this newspaper here. There's a newspaper here. It looks like it's very old. Okay, but what's written on the newspaper, James? A television. There's nothing unusual about it. Hmm. The lock's broken. I can't open it. Well, it's... Huh. Yeah, I got nothing. Um... Hmm. Yeah, that's definitely the things to... That's definitely the options to change what the time is. But... There's definitely an option to change what the time is. However, I don't have a way to change the clock's time. You know what? I'm gonna take a short break. I gotta take a short break, and so when I get back, I'm gonna keep working at this. So return in just a little bit. Okay. Hello, MG McFly. Thank you for the raid. And what we're gonna do now is gonna try to figure out what's going on with this clock. So, okay, so clock is stopped at 10:38 and 50 seconds. The faceplate is closed. It is locked. I can't touch the needles of the clock like this. So I'm guessing I need to find some sort of. I'm guessing I need to find some sort of like key to unlock the clock, but I don't know where to look for it. Yeah, I'm not sure where to look for that. Um, yeah, if you're just tuning in, welcome in. This is kind of a what I'm going to be doing. This is the start of what I'm going to be doing on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which I'm going to start doing like three things on each of these days. You know, I guess I'll go check room 202. That's the only other room I can check, I guess. One of those monsters is definitely back though. Yeah, one of those monsters is definitely back. I'm certain of it. Anyway, what I was about to say is, yeah, I've started doing three things on Tuesdays and Thursdays instead of just two. So, the first third of these streams is going to be me. Okay, that monster's not back. They're not alive again, or alive in quotes. But that first third of this is me playing one of the games that I return to and revisit every now and then. So I was like, first third of this was me playing some Helldivers 2. Second third of these streams for Tuesday and Thursdays, I'm going to be playing some of the I'm going to be playing like some of the games for Brawloween, some of the horror and spooky games that I wanted to play for this September and October. It's just a normal washing machine. It's nothing of interest. Okay. That's a trash. There's a trash chute. There's some kind of strange garbage stuck in the hole. I thought there's something I could pick up here. Okay, no, no, nothing I could get here. Anyway, so yeah, second part of these streams are gonna be me. That monster's definitely back. Are gonna be me playing one of the games for Brawloween that I'm wanting to play, and then the third part of these streams. Let me check my map here. Okay, this is where I can go. It's locked. What? Oh, okay. I need a key for that as well. Wait, hold on. Is there another part to this map? There's this big open area. Okay, but I guess I can't go there yet. Gosh dang it, I can't go anywhere around here. That almost looks... No, okay, can't do anything there. Then the third part of these streams is actually going to be me working on some art. So, or me arting. So for first third of this stream was Helldivers 2, and then I'm now starting the first one of the games I want to play for this for Halloween. The original Silent Hill 2, playing through this for the first time. And then so where do I go? Or where do I get something for this? Okay, there's a circle around here, so maybe I need to actually interact with this trash. Anyway. Anyway, so yeah, and then the third portion of the stream, when we reach about like 10 p.m., I'm gonna switch over to do some 3D modeling. So I need something to reach this trash. No. Yeah, I need something to reach the trash there. Hmm. I guess let me try returning to the first floor and see if there's anything I can find there. Hmm. So yeah, this is me playing through, or excuse me, I'm playing through the original Silent Hill 2 for the first time. I've heard about this game. Uh-oh. And I'm currently hearing some noises in this game, but I've never actually gotten to play it. Okay, there's an entire third floor of apartments. All right. Hmm. Oh, there's a key on the ground on the other side of the bars. If I stretch my hand, I might be able to reach it. I'm gonna regret doing this, but sure. How far back do we save?
Ow!
Oh, I was expecting.
Hey, wait! Damn
Uh,
it.
I was expecting some monster, but even worse, it's some kid. Well, now we got to go all the way over there. Hmm. It's blocked off, so. Hmm. Even with the flashlight, it's very dark in here. Ow. Wrong button. Looks like lock is broken. It won't open. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, basically with the I'm not able to because I'm like hurriedly searching trying to find a new job as soon as possible. I'm not able to start as many games as I'd like. Like I can't start like 4 separate new games. Yeah, I can't start 4 separate new games this week. So, oh, nice. Something's about to attack me, I'm sure. But I can at least start some of the games I wanted to play for Brawloween. Which there's this. There's an indie horror game that released earlier this year called Look Outside. I'm gonna play, and there's the first 3 Resident Evils on a PS1. All 3 of those games released. Yeah, the first 3 Resident Evil games on PS1. All of those games are games I'm gonna try to play through between September and October. Okay, where does this go? That's going back there. Hmm. Looks like the lock is broken. I can't open it. Okay then. I wonder if there's a way to change the camera. Okay, I can do that. I can flip the camera around behind him. Hmm. Okay, can't go there. So I need to find. Damn it. Let's just go down. Let's just go downstairs. Hmm. So I need to find a way to get to that key. Hmm. Seems like I need a lot of keys, really. Okay, but let me go down to the first floor and see if there's anything I missed here. I don't think I did, but Okay, and I do have that handgun. However, I'm gonna save my bullets for that. Because if enemies get back up after some time and they don't fully die, then there's not really. Then it's more worthwhile to keep using the melee weapons because then I won't be. Because it's more worthwhile to save the ammo for like an enemy I really don't want to get close to. Wait. Oh, there's all these first floor apartment rooms. I didn't even look here. Okay, I need to look in here. Never mind. It's every door in this building just locked. Oh, there's a save point right here. Okay. Well, I'm glad I found the save point here. Alright. Hmm. Wait, can I maybe check here for any keys? No. No, I can't. Okay. Nothing there. So I can't go here. And you can't go to any places on the first floor. Can really only go to one room on the third floor. I guess back to the second floor I go. Okay, and there. Let's take a look around here again. Hmm. I think at least one of the monsters I fought is back up. See, I can't go that door room. Can't go there. Can't go there. Can't go there. Can't go there or there. Where can I go? Let me try going to that garbage chute again, I guess. Yeah, let me try going to the garbage chute and seeing if I can get something from here. The trash chute's okay. Okay, no, can't get anything from there. Um, well, room 202. I can't. Could I like shoot out the? Could I shoot the glass case for the? Man, I got no clue. It really doesn't look like. Okay, let me keep. I guess go back here. Let me try that room again with a clock in it. That's the only. What was that? What was that? Some kind of noise north of here. I don't like the sound of that. Well, hmm. Okay, so I guess I need to go up to the third floor and not get the key in order to come back down here. For coming back down here. Oh boy. Oh hey! How's it going? There he is. Just staring and vibrating. Oh no, that was the wrong button. So how's it going? How you doing, Pyramid Head? Feeling better? If you're doing well, you're doing well. Been enjoying being enjoying like chasing people around in Dead by Daylight. Ah, that's new and very worrying.
God, who could have?
James, this is the fifth body like this you've seen. All the ones out there on the street, all the dead bodies lying out there on the street didn't bother him, but this one in particular does. I just figured you didn't care. He's dead. Who could have done this? Well, could have been probably the angrily vibrating uh, trapezoid face that we saw. I guess let me check that clock again. Be like, hmm, face is locked. I can't touch the needles like this. Okay, so the scars from the past shall remove the nail that stops time. Um, okay, well, the nail that stops time, I guess, is the thing that's keeping me from opening this clock. Well, ooh, I got the key to room 202. That's not actually that's worrying. That should probably be very worrying. Are you still there? Okay, they're gone. I should. That's actually. Well, it's neither good nor bad. Well, no, it's bad. It's just a different kind of bad. It's really nothing good as long as that guy's around. As long as good old as long as Triangle Upper Shoulders is around. Okay, so room 202, that's the one. That's the one right over there. So now we can go to room 202. I got a feeling that I should head. Well, no. Let me go there. I'm keeping an eye out and my plank of wood at the ready in case I see any more monsters. Hmm. I use the key to room 202. There's definitely something in here. Hmm. I don't like all of this. It's too dark to know for sure, but I think there's something on the other side of the hole. Will you investigate? Sure. Sure, James. Stick your head into the hole. It didn't work the first time when you. It didn't work the first time when you found when you try to stick your hand through those bars, but sure it'll work this time. I got the clock key. Hooray. Oh, great. Yeah, should I investigate around here a little more? I feel like I shouldn't, and something's gonna jump out at me. But okay, there's nothing around here, so okay, there's a health drink. Sorry. Hmm. All right, let's head out of here again. Let's head out of here. I guess we're bringing along our new moth friends. I guess we're bringing along our new moth friend. Well, no, never mind. They decided to stay behind. Can't help but notice that some of the monsters on this floor disappeared as as soon as Trapezoid Face showed up. Okay, let's check. This is not the room. We need to go up one more. Okay, they're not back. Okay. Hi, hang in there, man. You doing okay? Okay, let's try checking here. Lusume says, I just realized the A Advent is Terra Venture from Power Rangers in space with more crazy stuff. This is a cake with many layers. Or you really should say a town with many layers. Because it's a floating city. It does feel a bit weird in that game that your main like it's cool that your main battleship in the game is a floating city, but it also feels a bit weird that you're taking your floating city with everyone on it, just like into battles. Here you want to keep that away from battles. Okay, can I use the let me try using clock key. It was a hole and won't use. I use the clock key. Okay. Let me check to see. So, okay, that's about for hours. That looks to be about 9. Yeah, it looks to be at like about a 9 on the clock. Um, that hands, that could that looks that looks to be between like 9:10 and 9:15. Or not 9:10 or 9:15, like 10 or 15 on the minute side. And we can't really move I don't think we can move the seconds hand. But if we do, it should probably stay. Yeah, the second hand doesn't move. Okay. Let me just rotate this back around. Okay. There we go. Okay, no, around there, James. Yep. Where's the clock? Jeez. Okay, that's very thin. The lack of sound has me very worried. Okay, 209. The Suma says, yeah, the characters from Dynazenon are there, so wait, is Gridman Universe why? Not Gridman Universe, just Dynazenon from what I know. Just Dynazenon, not the anime movie that's just like combines Gridman and Dynazenon. Oh, good save point. Okay. Hmm. Oh, yeah, so I know this isn't giving as much time to like Silent Hill 2 as I could be, but it's just that because I'm just trying to find a job ASAP, it really I don't want to just like I don't want to spend like the entire stream focusing on one of the games I'm trying to start because if I do that, I could end up beating it too soon, which would kind of cause a problem because of which can end up kind of causing a problem because of you know, don't want to beat one of these games. I want to spend a bit some time properly spend some time with these games, and I'm not exactly sure that these are games that I could. I'm not exactly sure that this is a game or how long I can play this game just from my first impressions of it. But also, I want to make sure that I do. I want to make sure that I kind of take some time to visit some of the other games that I've wanted to revisit on stream for some time, but I haven't been able to. Hmm. Okay, there's like a key on the third floor, so we probably should go up there. But if we go down, we could also go down to the first floor. Let's just go up to the third floor. Let's just go up to the third floor. All right, there's something here. Hooray. Hmm. Okay, where are we at? Hmm. 309. Okay, over there is where that key is. And then, well, we'll find. I thought that key would be like the key to this clock, but it seems not. So, seems like the lock is broken. I can't open it. You know what? Let me just flip it around. Let me just flip it around here. Gosh, this is such a narrow hallway. Hmm. It's like it's locked, broken. Can't open it. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, spending. Hmm. Okay. Let's go in here. Oh, geez, I forgot about that. Well, there he is. Also, apparently, he doesn't like the other monsters as much as I do. As much as I don't. Hi. Don't know what the heck you were do Don't know what the heck you were doing there, but James, what are you doing? James. James, don't you know that hiding in closets is makes you immune to all monsters? Now that thing's gonna be chasing after us. That was that was really fucked up. Gosh dang. Like what the hell? Okay, so let me try. Hmm. Okay, no. I guess let's just go and try to get that key. Honest, if I'm being honest, after playing this for just a few hours, I think this is definitely a game that's like kind of better suited for me to play for like only a few hours on Tuesday and Thursday. Because dang, the atmosphere. The atmosphere in this game is downright oppressive. All right, where's that key? I got the fire escape key. Hooray! Is there anything else around here I can get? There's a normal washing machine. There's nothing of interest. Hmm. Oh, I don't like that noise. Yeah, okay, it's you. Hmm. Sup? Ow. Gross. Very unhygienic. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal up after this. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, we are not doing good. Did that work? Okay. I think it worked. It's a little difficult to tell just how healthy I am with how the status menu is. I guess I should check rooms 303, 304, 305, 306, just to see if there's anything else in them. Hmm. Well, there's monsters in them. That's what's in them. Okay. Let's just get out of here. Yeah. One of them woke up. I think one of those monsters there woke up. Okay, let's try checking in here. Looks like the lock's broken. Can't do anything. Okay. Hmm. And then I'm hearing the sounds of someone. Nope. Okay. Let's go down to the floor below this. Yeah, let's use the fire escape to go to. Well, not the fire escape. Let's go down to the floor below us, and then I think we could try heading to the fire escape. I'm guessing on the second floor. I probably want to stop by that room in the second floor so I can save. Or you know what? Maybe stop by the room on the first floor so I can save. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let me stop by the area on the first floor. I can reach that quicker. Anything here? I know I'm taking this very slowly, but I'm doing that because, well, it's Silent Hill 2. Wait a second, hold on. Oh, there's an entire set of rooms around here. Okay. So I didn't go here. Hmm. Looks like the lock is broken, can't use it. Okay. And what's that? Ooh, canned juice. Wait, what? Um, 6-pack of canned juice. It was in the hallway on the first floor. Huh. Okay. Maybe the monsters liked canned juice? Hmm. Okay, but I'm over here. There's not... Okay, Can I head out here? Now it's unlocked. Okay. Let me try hiding in around the other first entrance and seeing if I can maybe find... Yeah, let me try heading around here and see if I can, like, save up at that first room. Yeah, like that area in the lobby. Let me see if I can save there. That way, I can at least save the progress I've made. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, let me save here. And then, sorry, I know I... And then, sorry, I know I just took a break, but I just got a text message I gotta respond to, so I'm very sorry. I'm gonna take another short break, and when I get back, we'll continue with this. Okay, so yeah, let me now head back. So yeah, let me head back to where I was at in that room, or on this side of the apartment building, and then I'll see if I can get to the fire escape. It looks like the fire escape might be the final part of this. It seems like the fire escape might be the final part of this building I go to. Let's see if we can try maybe. Let me see if I can maybe head up to the second floor. Oh, can't get the door open. Okay. Well, let me check to see this map. Hmm. I assume this area to the left is the fire escape, but I'm not certain. Hmm. Okay, then our best bet might actually be to my best bet might actually be to go back up to floor 3 and yeah, back up to floor 3 and then hmm, that leads down to yeah, go from there down to the second floor and then this from the second floor get to the fire escape, I assume. That's what I assume at least. Hmm. Oh, I hear monsters. Hey, how's it going? Gross. Okay. Let's just rush past them and get to the second floor. So yeah, down to the second floor. And then okay. And yeah, I assume that the fire escape is that door on the left. Let's see, we're at here. So there's also something in that garbage chute I could go to, but I don't. Oh, that's right. I gotta go through here. I'm not sure if I want to save here while passing through here, because I feel like, yeah, I feel like there could be something. If this isn't the right path to take, then I could really mess with myself here. So maybe let me try going back through here. Oh, that's not a good noise. Yeah, that's a really bad noise. Huh. Why was it that noise? Why was that music only in that room on the second floor? Okay, but anyway, let's go back around here. And yeah, let's go around here. So I assume this is the fire escape. If it's not, then I got no clue where to go. Use the fire escape key. Hooray! Maybe not hooray, considering I have no idea what's beyond this door. Never mind about being hooray. There's like, there's no fire escape outside the door. Maybe they knocked it down when they built the building next door. I think I get into the building next door if I go through the window in front of me. Yeah, I should have known. I should have known it wouldn't be. I should have known it would be like this. Should have guessed. Well, where are we now? I don't have a map of this area. Oh, well, fair. Hmm. Okay, let me try going this way. I really don't like that music. Hmm. I'm gonna need some kind of code for that. Dang, on the one hand, dang, these music designer, man, dang, whoever made this music is incredible. Great job. On the other hand, gosh dang it, they did almost too good a job. I mean, this is what the game's supposed to be like, so this is the perfect music for this game, but hmm. Yeah, I don't have any map of this area, so hello. Gross. Dude, come on. Come on. Hmm. The lock is broken. I got no map of this place, so let me try going. Okay. I got no map of this place, so let me try going. The sim says, okay, found something weird about why. Apparently, flying in the sky from Mobile Fire G Gundam was DLC. Well, I mean, if it's got, there's like two versions of all the songs in the game in Super Hot Wars games. There's the version of the song that's like an instrumental version, and then there's a version of the song that has that has like the full vocals to it. And the and you usually have to get like an extra. You usually have to either have to get like a premium sound DLC or a special edition of the game to get the sound of the version of the song that has vocals in it. Because the instrument, because like that mean using the vocal version means that that's like a that version's like has more that version has more copyright to it because it has the original singer's voice in it. Meanwhile, the instrumental version is like it's just an instrumental version of the song. So lock is broken, can't open it. Okay. Did that say exit? I can't really tell. Exit. Okay, let's see if I can go out of here. Hmm. Jeez. Okay. This should be on the first floor. Let's go back in here. Is this the exit? I can't get the door open. Gosh damn it. The Suma says, on my list, I only see the full version, not the instrumental version. Maybe the instrumental is unlocked when you get done one. I have no idea. No, all the music should be available, I'd assume, because that's how it's worked in other Super Wars games. I'd have to see the game's menus myself. Lock is broken. Lock is broken. Just go down. Oh, geez. I think my health is okay right now. What the hell is that noise? Jeez. Hmm. Okay, so I can't go on the exit there. I guess I need another key. Um, all right, let's take a look around. Jeez. There is something about this game where like half of the rooms being completely silent. There's nothing bookshelf that looks like it'd be any of use. Half of the rooms being like completely silent with like no noise in them, and others just having like this incredibly awful noise to them. There's just something about that makes this so much scarier. Hmm. Okay, well at least I found a save point. Good old red squares. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything in here I can use, so. Hmm. That's okay. Let's go try checking in here. See if there's anything in here. First aid kit. Hmm. Hmm. I don't like that. Hmm. There. Come on. Okay, I need to get away from those bugs. Can't get the door open. Like the door is blocked. Seriously, what do I do with those bugs? Oh, jeez. Okay. Hmm. Assuming this is another weird one, there's a Wing song that's named differently between instrumental and full version. Instrumental version, White Reflection, and Last Impression, full version. Could it be that those are two different songs? The lock is broken. Okay. Hmm. Can't get the door open. Darn. Hmm. Well, we keep taking a look around here. I don't have a map of this place, so. Yeah, door won't open. Wait, hold on. Some power is holding the door closed from the other side. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I think this is the room where I could save? Yeah, this is the room where I could save. Okay. Yeah, there's like. Dang, not having a map here really hurts me. What's this? There's something written on the desk. 3 bright coins in 5 holes be at one end. 3 5 assist the seducer. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to reread this off from the beginning. There's a line of 5 1-inch round depressions set into the table. Okay, so I'm gonna need to find like 5 coins. Something written on the desk. 3 bright coins in 5 holes be. At one end sits the seducer of she. The wind from behind the woman doth play. The formless one, no, lies furthest from they. The old one beside the serpent sits not. 'Tis to the prisoner's left that he doth rot. Hmm. So yeah, I need to find like these 5 coins. Wherever they are. Alright. Hmm. Well... Gosh, do not like those noises. I don't think I've been down this path, so... Yeah, I don't know what to do about those bugs. It seems like I can't reach them. Okay, I have been down this way. Oh, that lock's broken too. Hmm. Yeah, those things, I think they do damage to me, but I don't really know how to get rid of them. Okay, lock's broken. Hmm. Can't get the door open. Let me try going back up this way. Triceratops says, "How's goes it?" Going all right. I'm actually probably about to switch over to art to 3D modeling because it's almost 10 p.m. But it's going well. This game is already living up to its reputation because my gosh, does this game know how to make a scary atmosphere. Looks like the lock is broken. Like, dang, it is very disjointed. It's very, between, like, the gameplay, the way that characters talk, the audio, and the atmosphere, it's very disjointed in a way that just makes it scarier. There's a note stuck on the door. Dear Tim, I have to run an errand, so I'm going out. I left the house key with Uncle David. You know where he lives, don't you? The key is in the room. The room near the first floor staircase. I'll be back as soon as I can, so please watch the place while I'm gone. I kind of want to just shoot this thing so I can not have to deal with it, but... The fact that this is also, like, the only, like... The fact that this is also, like, only the first major section of the game. Yeah, like, this is only the first major section of the game. There's still gonna be more sections after this. It's locked. It's like the lock is broken. Okay, so to get that one door, I need to go back to the... That sounded like something was rumbling behind one of the doors. It's locked. There's no stuck door. I have to run errand. You know where he lives, don't you? The key with Uncle David. The key's in the room near the first floor staircase. The room near the first floor staircase. Okay. Which that'd be here. Hmm. Yeah, there's things like that where that music will just start up randomly. So the lock is broken. Can't open it. Okay, not there. But dang, okay. Hmm. So the lock is broken. I can't get the door open. Okay. Nothing moving, or... Let's take a look around here. Okay, this is the room with the safe. Hmm. Well... Hmm. I need some kind of code for that safe. That's right. I'd forgotten about that. But yeah, just like the fact that, like, small stuff, like the fact that in this room so far, like, no enemies have been appearing in this room. And it's still just got this music to it. Okay, where do I... Strasegrex says lots of puzzles in this game. Indeed. Lots of puzzles, very difficult to, like, find out where I need to go. Which, again, I think that's very much intentional on the game's part. Like, increase the horror by making it very unclear where you're supposed to go. Looks like there's something stuck inside the toilet. Will you take it out? James, are you really about to reach your hand inside a dirty toilet? I kind of have. He kind of has sooner or progress game. James, what are you doing? You're ripping off board. You're ripping off boards to beat up monsters. You're reaching into weird. You're reaching into. You're reaching into. You're reaching into holes in the walls and dirty toilets. Like, what are you doing, man? Looks like a wallet. There's some kind of memo in it. 2013-06-19. Triceratops says, have you found your nemesis yet? Oh, you mean the small child? Yes, we found her. Okay, sorry, just a second. Sorry. So 2013-06-19. Okay. Triceratops says, I'm just gonna keep quiet now. You're fine. You don't have to. You're fine. Okay, so 2013-06-19. Alright, so you gotta go 20. Triceratops says, I don't want to spoil anything. I mean, you're fine. Okay, so it's like 20. That's like 16. Okay, no. 20, 16, 3, 19. I think it was. I think I have this. I think I still have this memo. Blank handgun. Did he leave the memo there? Did you leave the memo at the toilet? James. Kind of memo inside the wallet. 2013-06-19. Okay. 2013-06-19. So let's go here. James is a strange fellow. 26, okay, 2013-06-19. Okay. 20. Let's see. 13. 6. 19. Triceratops says, I might watch this movie later on. It's so good. Oh, what movie? Did that open it? Hmm. Triceratops says Silent Hill. Oh. Okay, so 20. 16. Wait, no. It's 2013-06-19. Okay, hold on. Okay, so 20. 13. 6. 19. There's no like indication of when like I've entered a number correctly, so I'm kind of having to guess here. 20. 20. Sleep Triceratops says they did a live action of this game, but I think they combined elements from Silent Hill 1 and 2. Really, I know about the movie, but I had not heard anyone say. Uh, from what I know, I hadn't really heard anyone say anything positive about the movie. But hey, I mean, I haven't seen it myself, so I really can't say anything about it. Yeah, I haven't seen the movie myself, so I can't really say anything about it. So, okay, 20, 13, 6. That's 5. Gosh dang it. Okay, we gotta start. Gotta start over again. Triceratops says, "Watch party on Halloween." I can't really say up till. Yeah, I can't really say if we could, just because I have no idea what my Halloween plans are gonna be like. I have no idea what next week's plans are gonna be like because depending on that, I might get that job interview. Right? I'm assuming I'm gonna have that job interview next week, and I don't know which date specifically is gonna be on yet. Okay, so 20. Then we're gonna go back to 13. Then we're gonna go forward to 6. And we're gonna go back to 19. Okay, there. I got handgun bullets. I got handgun bullets. I got handgun bullets. I got handgun bullets. Did you get any handgun bullets? Triceratops, it's an idea to keep in your pocket. So how much handgun bullets do I have right now? I have 10, 70. That's a lot. I'm happy with how many that is. I'm happy with how many handgun bullets I have now. However, I was kind of hoping for like something that would help me figure out like where I'm supposed to go next. I might actually need so I don't usually like using guides for games, and especially not for horror games, because like part of the fun of a game of a survival horror game is like managing your resources and trying to find your way around while solving puzzles and dealing with monsters. But I might need it for this game, or at least for this area, because I'm getting lost and trying to figure out. I'm getting lost quite a bit and trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go next. Hmm. That music theme's now following me throughout these rooms. Hmm. Tricycle says, yeah, that's a big reason I have with this game. Main reason why I stopped. Yeah, it's like I want to solve all the puzzles by myself because that's the fun of having puzzles. But it's just it's not like most of the Resident Evil games where I could kind of like figure where I could kind of like go around to different places and kind of figure out where I needed to go based on like just based on like by looking at the map and like figuring out and kind of like clues. This is kind of yeah, I'm kind of struggling with the figuring out where exactly I should go next. Okay, the key is in the room near the first floor staircase. All right, so like having the having that map for the having that map for the apartments really helped me out, but not having it here is really hurting me. Hmm. Let me move the camera back behind him, just in case there's some more monsters waiting around. Hmm. Well, okay. Let me find a place to save. It's locked. Let me find a place to save, and then I'll probably start getting ready for art for like doing 3D modeling. It'll just take me a little bit to set everything up and like rearrange everything. Hmm. The room near the first floor staircase. Could that actually mean that could actually mean the room on like a room on the first floor near the staircase. I assumed that like when that note read that, it meant that like a note. Yeah, I assumed this note meant when it said a room near the first floor staircase, it kind of meant like a room near the staircase that leads to the first floor, but it could mean as soon as it says BRB need food. Sure. I mean, by the time you get back, I probably will be 3D modeling. Ah, this is who the bugs are. Wait, is this where? Okay, I think this is where the save is. Yeah, okay, I can save here. All right. This is probably a good. This is probably as best a stopping point as I can find, as I'm not sure where the next save point after this is. So yeah, good start, decent start to Silent Hill 2. Let me try and see. I'm gonna get everything ready, get everything switched around and ready for 3D modeling. Probably should also get like some music to play because it won't be. We won't have game ambiance. Oh, I'm gonna have to find. Well, I'm gonna have to find something for that. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna switch over to. I'm gonna start getting. I'm gonna take a short break. Cut the stream. I cut the YouTube version of the stream here for the VOD, and then we'll switch things over, and then we'll get things ready for 3D modeling. So yeah, and we'll be right back. Oh, and then also just a little update about the whole donation tool. Currently, Valkyria Chronicles has a small lead over XCOM 2, thanks to many gift subs by Lusume. So just another reminder: if you were gifted a sub by Lusume, make sure to thank them. But we're just like, I mean, this donation tool is going to go until I beat any of the games I'm currently playing. So that could be either Trails to Azure, or this Trails to Azure, or Look Outside, which I'll be starting next Tuesday, which is also going to be a interesting. That one's going to be an interesting time. So yeah, we got until I beat any of these games I'm currently playing. But I'm gonna yeah, let me take a short break and I'll switch things around and we're gonna do something pretty different. Because I haven't really done. Well, I did like art. Well, I'll just you'll see. You'll see. Let me just go ahead and switch things over.